dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big drip. Gotta run it up real quick. Drip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. Just look at me doing some. I done came up and
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of their home fans. And the Heat definitely looked motivated as they came into the building. What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a gorgeous night in South Florida. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, Miami paid the price of success. The Heat was worn down from the shortest offseason in U.S. sports history, getting just 7 weeks off. Coach Eric Spoelstra said it was a year like no other. You have to adapt and adjust.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And that game against Memphis, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. Green is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for Miami, out in the wing when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Now, here's Adebayo. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Here's Murray, and the layup's good off the glass.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Hero kicks to Butler. Back to Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Butler passes to Lowry. Now Hero. Clock at 4. Tucker dishes to Butler from the arc. Gets hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside, Green. Barton outside. Here's Jokic. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now, Hero. He had 15 points last outing. Kicks it to Butler. Shot clock at 5. For Murray. Here's Tucker. It's not going to go for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
The speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
Now here's Butler. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Yep, that one goes.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jokic kicks to Murray. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Tucker. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 4-point game. Outside Lowry. Back to Butler. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got 5 points so far.
You know, when Butler is making an impact from the three-point range, it really does a lot for his game. It makes those driving lanes he likes to attack going to the hoop a little bit wider.
Now here's Murray. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Barton with it, now defended by Adebayo. And Barton throws it down.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Now, here's Jokic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Kuzma. Good on the three-point shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Miami. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
And you know, for the Heat, they're placing themselves right among the league's top teams here in the early start. It doesn't look to me like they're in any danger of getting off to a slow start.
They've eliminated that possibility in my eyes. I mean, they've come together quickly, and I think they're going to be right in the playoff mix all season.
Now, here is Martin. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Oladipo, and the layup is good.
You know, you got to give it up for Oladipo, being able to maintain his poise and not letting the contact bother him. That's good concentration.
Cousins inside. His last outing, he had 8 points.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the Nuggets pick up 2. The shot by Lowry, no good. Rivers passes to Bamba. Into the lane, and the dunk by Bamba.
Well, I think this speaks to Mamba's mobility, guys. He's showing how dangerous he can be when given space to operate.
The dish to Oladipo on the top of the key. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Thomas. And that one, good.
And I'll tell you, Isaiah gives you everything he's got every time out. Right there, finishing through contact.
The Heat trail by 8. And here's Martin. With the drive. Bamba with the block. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Oladipo against Rivers. And that's good. Victor Oladipo for 3. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
Trying to loosen up those driving lanes. Oladipo there stretching out the defense.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. You know, Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he says.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real, some really good ones. that love coming into work every day and busting their tail, knowing that good things are going to come from it.
And Butler Greg in his previous stop sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Thomas, and it's Rivers, and it's Ross in at the two-guard spot. Now, here's Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Left side, Martin. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The pass to Rivers. Here's Bridges. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Inside like that.
And the Heat call time here. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Bamba. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Miles Bridges. Will Barton, he's checked in for Rivers. And Murray's subbed in for Thomas. Now, Hero still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Trying to get open is Adebayo.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think at times Butler can play point forward.
Murray outside. Here's Kuzma. Jokic trying to free himself up. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Well, their pass to Hero. Oladipo outside. Offline with his three.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort. Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And Jokic drops them both.
If you wanted to create the ideal center for today's NBA, I think Jokic might just be that guy. Big body, can knock down threes, loves to pass, and is a tremendous passer. And he's an all-around offensive force. Just a great player to have as your 5.
Here's Barton. The Heat getting the bucket. Murray outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, Hero. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's Hero. They trail by 7. Pass to Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing. Clock at 6.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Barton, no luck.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And he's right, Clark. Oladipo can take over a game with his athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard, and he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
The Heat trail by 5. A wide open look here for Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Boy, this is the kind of player Victor Oladipo is. Confident, under control, ready to fire on the catch.
Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
The Heat making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Denver. Green comes in for Ross. Here's Cousins. Nails the baby hook. Cousins has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Hey, DeMarcus Cousins is really an effective guy inside. Give him the ball.
Here's Lowry. Goes up again. Tucker can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Murray, the pass to Barton. Back to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Barton finds Cousins. Pass to Jokic. Murray for 3. Rebound by the Heat. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Tucker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Lowry passes to Butler. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. He dishes it to Barton from deep. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. And they'll get another chance. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Adebayo passes it to Butler. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Cousins pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Barton throws it down.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Denver came ready to play. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together some excellent possessions early. At the end of the first quarter, they were out in front by 7. Going into the second quarter, they lost a little focus, sacrificed some points, but still finished with a 4-point cushion at the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half. He's worried about the post.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now here's Barton, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Jokic draws the double, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Murray finds Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hero on the wing. Martin defending.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Barton. It's good.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Now here's Barton. He's got 6. Here's Jokic. And no good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jimmy Butler. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Jokic. Miles Bridges comes in for Jeff Green. Rivers, he's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Murray. Now here's Thomas. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
Lowry can't get it to go.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Now, Hero. Defense is right there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
And the first one drops.
How about during his 3rd season, Bam Adebayo took the leap. Named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
So it's Denver now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Thomas. Doesn't go that time. And it's Miami the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Oladipo with the bounce pass. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup and go to the line.
Martin's checked in for Bam. Shoots a fader. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bamba's got 5 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Reed the pass to Bamba. Stolen by Martin. Reed against Oladipo. That's tipped. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Thomas to the paint. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Thomas. And it's 7 points for Mohamed Bamba. The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Here's Kuzma. And the rebound goes to Martin. For Miami, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And slam dunk by Butler.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And the Heat making a change here. Strus is checked in.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
You got to respect how Butler tries to do it all for his squad. I mean, on both ends of the floor, he's always looking to make an impact.
The pass to Bamba. Now Kuzma. Feeds to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You know, that's a set that's comfortable for Bridges. I mean, he's got a good feel for the pick and roll, either as a creator or as a finisher.
Oladipo taking his time here. Here's Martin. Bamba with the block. They get it back. Strus passes to Martin. 4 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And the basket is good. Martin's got it all tied up now for Miami.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And Miami making a change here. Tucker's checked in, and the Nuggets with some changes. Murray dishes to Cousins. He feeds it to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Murray outside. To the inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Pass to Strus. And here's Oladipo. Heat moving the ball around. Good saving. And the shot is long.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lowry against Murray. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good. Martin from outside. Can't connect. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Denver in the lead. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The guards are out there for them. Murray and Barton. Jokic is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Left side Lowry. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Barton. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here is Martin. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Here's Adebayo. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line.
When Cousins plays with that kind of force, it really puts the defense in a pickle and typically leads to him being fouled.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Strus. No good from outside. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Barton kicks to Cousins. Jokic inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. 5 to shoot. No problems knocking that one down. And that's now 11 points for Will Barton.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Here's Strus defending. And there's the drive. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. The Nuggets also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rivers. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Jamal Murray. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, his concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Butler. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Butler.
Butler's confident shooting from the mid-range. That's what makes him so dangerous.
And it's the Heat on the break. Lowry leading the charge.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the shot goes in. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Barton. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
Yeah, Will Barton has a full offensive arsenal. I mean, can spot up, drive it, score off the dribble. About covers it, doesn't it?
Now here is Lowry, and it goes down 2 points.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Back to Barton. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, sometimes the athleticism of Butler just too much for the defense. Sometimes you have to simply resort to giving up the foul on that drive.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so Butler nails both of them. Denver calls timeout. They're leading by 7. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Mohamed Bamba.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself.
But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Thomas kicks to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. The Heat trail by 7. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. The feed to Tucker. Lays it up off the glass.
There you go. P.J. Tucker showing you he's reliable in the clutch.
Thomas dishes to Barton. Kuzma outside. Jokic against Adebayo. Out to Kuzma. The 3. And again, Denver no good. Outside Lowry. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. And so they foul intentionally. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. .29 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too. Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the game. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots, a prime-time player.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're up by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bamba. Bridges is checked in for Rivers. And it's Reed in for Jamal Murray. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Here's Butler.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Hero, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Campazzo. And a miss there on the triple. From deep, Adebayo. So the Nuggets win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. DeMarcus, Great movement and great passing from you out of the post. Was that a focus tonight?
Yeah, and that's something coach been telling me to do, and some of my teammates as well. Just go out there and set the tempo. And if I start sharing the ball, the team will kind of follow behind. So.
Yeah, they follow your lead in every way. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
A new wave, I can ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you want a new